Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1802. Guys, if you're following along on YouTube, please jump on over to the WODdoc.com and check out all the full-length videos that we house there. I got an interesting question that came in today, so I figured I would answer it to the group, since if one person has that question, most people often do. If you're having knee pain, specifically knee pain in like this inferior knee area, the patellar area, and we're suspecting some sort of irritation to this patella region, or I should say patellar tendon region, not the patella, right? The patella is the bone itself. The patellar tendon makes up the tendon that's below it and the tendon that's above it. But if we're looking at this sucker, if you're having pain right here, why is it that you can do things like running or jogging and that might not necessarily give you that pain or reproduce that pain, but if you do things like deep squatting or deep knee bending into a position like this, that gives you and reproduces that pain? And it really just comes down to the mechanics of the movement itself and what happens to the knee when it goes into full flexion. So to take a better understanding, we need to take a look at what happens and where the anatomy of this goes, okay? If our knee is relatively straight, like you'd see it right here, and we're looking at the patellar tendon, it's going to connect down here to the tibial tuberosity. It's going to then travel up this way. It's going to envelop the patella itself, the kneecap itself, and then it's going to go ahead and disperse respectively into the different quad tendons, okay? So you can imagine if my leg is straight like this, it's going to be the loosest it would be, right? Because it's because there's no point at which it folds over, right? Now, if I go ahead and I start to flex the knee like such, that patellar tendon now is stretched, okay? Meaning that it goes up and over top of a fulcrum point, right? It's bending over top like such, okay? And when I do something like this, deep knee squat, where I go past parallel or even to parallel, when I bring the knee into flexion, I'm putting tendon on a tissue that is sore, irritated, swollen, whichever it might be, and that is why you get that reproduction of symptoms. If I'm doing activities like walking or something like that, where I take relatively little knee flexion, I'm not going to stretch that tendon. I'm not going to pull that tendon into a bunch of traction, and therefore I won't irritate or more provocate, I should say. I wouldn't provocate a more irritated tendon, okay? So I hope that helps you guys out. If it's something that's a question of yours, why deep knee flexion may hurt somebody or aggravate a symptom like patellar tendinopathy, patellar tendinitis, okay? Questions, comments, guys, post them below. Otherwise, we are here each and every day optimizing function to optimize performance.